Babes,
Love?
I saw this nice camera on Take a Lot. It costs 45,000 and I wanna buy it today.
For the what?
45,000 naira, babes.
That's a lot. When last did you check our bank statement?
In January.
Exactly. We don't have 45,000 for now.
We don't?
No, we don't.
But look
Not
at
for the
it,
camera.
babes. Look how nice it is.
I said look nice, but we don't have for the camera. We already budgeted for other things.
Wives, everybody.
Hi family, how are you guys doing today? We are fine. And we are back with another video.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for subscribing. The family is growing now, and on the streets people are greeting us like, hey guys. In the mall, hey guys. So this video, we didn't start it with a hey guys, but yeah, the family is growing. We now over 500 subscribers, and we just want to appreciate our returning subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so, especially if you are enjoying this content. Subscribing is free, guys. It really helps the channel grow, so please do the needful and subscribe. It's just 1 second. Click, and don't forget to click on the notification bell to get notified whenever we drop a new video.
So today we'll be talking about finance in relationships and marriages. You agree with me that this is a broad concept, but we decided to take only 5 subtopics that we'll be talking about today, and we'll obviously be sharing with you guys our experiences and understanding around finances. We won't cover everything because, like I said, it's a broad topic. We just cover what we understand about finance.
Yeah, without wasting any time, let's get started. Boom. So our first question is, when do you start talking about finances in mjolo or marriages? Firstly, I'd say in the first date, I don't expect you to talk about finances. Hey, how much do you earn? Hey, what? But eventually you do need to have that conversation, so sooner or later. So first few dates, maybe not, but as you gradually go into knowing each other, then you can start talking about finances, and then you open up a bit, because let's agree, it is very important to talk about finances. Relationships are very expensive. We all agree, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's how I can answer the question. And there's a couple of points to consider. If you don't talk about these things, for example, one, you're going to unpack later, you get into marriage, then you find out that, hey, this partner owes a lot of money to SARS, tax money, or they have debts with loan sharks and stuff like that. So it's very important to talk about this thing. So secondly, there's things like power play or power dynamics in relationships. So you might find that your partner is unemployed, and you're not talking about it. You get into the date, and then boom, suddenly you expect your partner to pay, but they don't, because they don't have the cash. So things like that, it can affect you. There's a lot of power dynamics, or someone earns more than the other, so the expectations are not the same. So hence, that's why I'm saying, as soon as you are comfortable with each other, talk about this thing. Disclaimer, we are not financial experts, we are not relationship experts. We are just sharing our experience about how our journey has been so far, how we found the finances, what works and what doesn't. So we're going to try and keep this as raw as possible. Over to you, babes.
I feel like what you've said is just a mouthful. I can just say that finances, guys, are like having a baby. You cannot hide something like that. You need to disclose it, on the way it goes, so that your partner knows. You know each other, how much you earn, if you are earning, how much you make in the business. And even if you don't have the finances, let that thing be discussed on day one, so you know what's happening. Like baby said, as you continue to go on dates, and you can discuss about that. Obviously, on the first date, we're just getting to know each other, but the moment I say I do or I love you, we can try this thing together, then we can talk about it there. Second question is boyfriend and girlfriend allowances. The Twitter vibes,
Yeah.
Indoor the must. So it's very important to talk about finances when you start dating, or obviously,
Expectations as well.
yes, this will help you to lower or actually have proper expectation, because now if you don't talk about your your finances, rather, you now start demanding things that your partner maybe cannot afford, right? Let's say, for instance, you want a car and you find that your partner cannot afford to buy you a car. He can only afford to buy for himself. So talking about finance help us to lower our expectation, or expect things that we know they can also afford. Other thing is that, ladies, you agree with me that these men sell us dreams that they cannot actually keep. I mean, umuntu who start buying with expensive things, 3 months of dating. Then later, they don't have money and now they're stressed. They feel like you are demanding those things. Whereas they are the one that introduced you to buying flowers, sending you money, giving you money monthly, buying you clothes, and all those kind of things. So that's why later we end up saying, you know what, baby must just continue where he left off. So it's very important to talk about this thing. We expect, yes, to answer the question, yes, girlfriend allowances must take place. Girlfriend expect it. And obviously, as a woman, if I feel like if I buy you a watch, pay for our dinner,
Which she did, by the way.
Do other things, I feel like that's my, obviously, boyfriend allowance to you. Because as men wanna feel men. They wanna feel in charge. The moment I start giving you money, some of the men.
No, me, I want money, babe. Give me money.
Some don't really want it. They feel like. And other thing, you need to look at your income. I mean, how can I give someone who's a businessman who's making money? Why do I give them money? What is it that they're gonna do? So the only thing I can do is just to buy them those small gifts. And you agree with me, ladies, it's so difficult to buy someone who's already buying for themselves expensive stuff gift, especially if you don't have money. Yeah. So yeah.
So sorry about that, guys. We had to cut the camera here. So don't mind us laughing. So yeah. But anyway, so back to the question of girlfriend and boyfriend allowances, or rather subtopic. So as a guy, I've given girlfriend allowance, and with her, I've done the most actually, even when we were dating. It's where I was starting being understanding or open to the idea of girlfriend allowance. So I remember on one of our first dates, I gave her full tank money for petrol, So she lit up when I gave her that money. She was so excited. So I saw how the money made her feel.
But don't forget to mention, I said you didn't have to, because I had my own money.
Yeah, but still, you were happy about my money.
Obvious, baby.
But yeah, so things like, so I was open to that idea because I saw how it made her happy. So girlfriend, boyfriend allowance, yeah, go for it. By the way, so we always talk about girlfriend allowance, I think because the ladies are more vocal on it. But if ladies, you can, give your man money as well, boost him. Because most of the time, especially here in SA, you'll find that in a date, the guy will pay. For most of the big expenses, the guy will pay. Girlfriend allowances, the guy will pay. Airtime, data, most of you guys owe airtime advance. So, but anyway, and the guy will pay and cover that airtime. Yeah?
Who does that?
Hey, girl, don't act like you don't know. But yeah, back to the main subtopic. So, girlfriend allowance, you guys should do it if you can. However, I'd say if your partner is obviously unemployed and is not well off financially and is poor, for lack of a better word, then don't be giving the poor guy a hard time, man. Excuse the pun. But yeah, so do understand that he's trying. So don't have expectations of girlfriend allowances and stuff. Hence, back to the other question. Communication is very key in this instance.
True, babe. True. I actually agree with you that don't just put unnecessary pressure from a poor guy. You need to understand him.
Oh, broke guy. They normally say broke guys.
No one is broke. We just don't
South
have it at that
African
moment.
Twitter.
But what I can say is that just understand what he or she is going through at that point, and meet each other halfway. And other things, stop comparing your relationship from other people. You can't say because your friend is dating a businessman and they're giving her 3,000 monthly, and then your man is just working at, maybe let's say we can use any organization for instance, and he's making 15K monthly. He has to pay for Polo Vivo and the rent, and you still want 3,000. I mean, you are unfair. Just allow him to give you what he can afford. Obviously, he loves you, and at least he's giving you something. And also help. You don't have to give him monthly like I've mentioned before.
I'm gonna cut her now. So that was my question to say, fine, you are going towards the narrative of yes, give him the money. So the question that the gents mostly have, that I have right now, is sharp. Let's say I give you that 2,000 or whatever, 3,000 allowance. What do you bring to the table?
I am invited to the table. What must I bring?
Oh,
I mean, by
good one. Yeah.
by buying those.
So
paying
you are
for
at the
those
table.
Yeah, I'm invited on the table, so I'm the guest. So
But guys normally initiate relationships, so it's yeah, they normally take leadership. So that's why he normally does the inviting. So.
As the head of the family, I will allow a man to do what they need to do. But obviously, baby, when let's say we go out and
Men's association, we want money, and the men's stingy association, no girlfriend allowances. I'm changing my statement now.
Don't listen to him because he still puts money
Put
now
me as
to
president.
me as
I'm
a
representing
wife.
you guys.
So don't listen to him. Continue giving your girl money. There's this guy on Twitter say every month and they say give a girl a money, give a girl a money. So guys, give a girl your money,
and
give your girlfriend allowances. Don't stop. And as girls, we'll assist you. We'll pay for dinner. Sometimes when we have money, we'll buy you gifts. We'll be supportive. We'll love you. Like as you chose us. And
I don't need
back
love.
to marriage.
I want money as boyfriend allowances.
And back to marriage. I mean, obviously, if we are married, there are other things that a woman will be doing, not in the form of money. That's her contributing.
Yeah. But in all honesty, guys, like she's saying, so I think there's different dynamics. There's the marriage dynamic of it when you're committed to this person, traditionally or legally, you're married. So there you might take care of certain finances and she's also assisting you. So there it's different from when you're still dating. So when you're still dating, I think because the guy initiates, it's where you spend the most as a guy, even petrol money to go see the girl or booking hotels, whatever, if you guys do, hey. Yeah, the dynamics are different. So the third question is around joint accounts. So, and I'm going to start on this one. So mainly here, like I said on the previous question, it's the dynamics. So I don't expect people who are dating to have joint accounts. For marriage, you can have separate accounts, you can have joint accounts. I think it's really up to you guys. But now, joint accounts, it's an advantage when you want to save. Let's say you both want to put money into the account. It's going to come in handy because you're both handling the account. And then things like buying a house and saving for the kids, cars and stuff like that, things that are going to affect you as a couple, that's where a joint account would come in handy. So, yeah, I think people should create joint accounts. We have one for the reasons that I've mentioned, but we also have our private separate accounts.
Yeah, it is very important to have a joint account like baby mentioned. It helps you even when you want to go on vacation because monthly you put money in that account. Obviously, we can't put the same amount because, I mean, we don't earn the same, we don't make the same from business, Yeah. Yes, so but the obvious communication need to be done. And that money, the moment it gets in that account, it's no longer his money, it's our money. Even our personal account, it's our money. Marriage is about our, But obviously,
So what I know is when the balance is zero, then it's my money, it's my problem. But now when the balance is in the hundreds of thousands, suddenly it's our money. Hey, we are married, babes. We see you. We see you guys. But yeah, guys, I think this one we're just gonna keep it short.
Yeah.
That's it, unless you still have something.
Yeah, no, it is important. The reason is said for boyfriend and girlfriend, especially if you guys are not really serious about each other. You will break up, and after breakup, we don't preach breakup, to be honest. We want people to get married and enjoy marriage. Marriage is amazing, guys. So we just avoiding things like you guys fighting over the money or you find the partner stealing, because in marriage is commitment, right? You already made that covenant the moment you say that you do from each other. That's why we say do a joint account. So that's what we are advising other people. So, but obviously, like we said, you can do you and be you, but it's the best decision that you
and
can
also make. Obviously get the professional expert advice.
Yes.
It's going to help on the different options that you have. Okay, so the fourth question is, what type of person are you financially? Are you an impulsive buyer or are you a responsible buyer? So I'm going to start an answer and say I'm a very, very, very responsible buyer, and she agrees.
Lies. Baby, you are not a responsible buyer.
Why am I?
You are an impulsive buyer. You're never responsible. You know what? Baby just woke up to say, today I'm going to buy this. And then he buys. He see something in the store, he buys. Okay, I would say I'm kind of
But I
both.
like the stuff, man. It's gadget. If it's there now, it just arrived today.
No, you need to be a responsible buyer. According to consumer behavior, you need to actually plan on what you're going to buy, because other things involve
Budget,
high
yeah.
involvement, like, buying a car. You can't just walk up and say, today I'm going to buy this one. So like things that need you to be impulsive is like buying a milk, buying a chocolate, because those are low, they don't require high involve. It's like low involvement, no research, nothing. It's just, you just spend less on them.
Yeah, and to reference the skits we did earlier, so there, that person saw the camera and they wanted to buy it now. So that's an impulsive buyer, obviously. So she's saying I'm that, but I thought we were just doing a skit.
No,
But
you need to plan first, and even if you have money, plan about it, because obviously there's a lot of things you want to do with money.
Yeah.
And so planning helps you to say, you know what, yes, I have this money in my account, but what is it that is important? So I think the most important thing is to ask yourself, is it important? Is it urgent? Then that's where you can make your purchases in there.
Okay, so you didn't answer the question. What are you?
I'm a responsible buyer.
Are you sure?
Yes, but obviously I'm a woman.
Yes, there you go. There. So guys, as you can see, the lighting just changed now. ESCOM just happened, so it's load shedding now. But we're not gonna stop. For the content, we're gonna carry on. The struggle continues despite the darkness. We are better than this, babes. Amandla!
Wait.
So yeah, we're using some battery LED lights just in case. But anyway, we're gonna continue with our topics. So we were still on the responsible person type of thing. So she said she's a responsible buyer, but she's a woman.
Yeah, obviously I'm a woman, baby. There are other things that I just buy without planning, Obviously, when you go to the shops, let's say I'm going to buy a dress, When I get there, I maybe see other shoes. I end up buying those shoes, And or maybe it's grocery. I end up taking everything in the stores, So yeah, but with
she
me,
she goes to Spar, Woolies and whatever. She'll come back with something and it's like mini grocery every freaking day. Sometimes we need it, sometimes I feel like we don't. But yeah, she does that. But
so
anyway.
I guess I'm both.
Yeah, so exactly. I think that's more accurate. Last subtopic, which is subtopic number 5, it is the marriage or relationship cost. So with this one, like I said earlier, dating is quite expensive. So you're going to need to have money for the date. So if you go to a restaurant, you pay money for that steak is like 300 or something, So it's quite pricey. So you're going to need money for that. If you have kids on the marriage side, you're going to need to take care of those kids. We don't have kids as yet. So I hear people saying kids are expensive, but yeah, that's a cost that you need to obviously have. And this is general knowledge, guys. I think we all know this stuff. And then there's other expenses like airtime and data. There are some girls who ask for data while you're still dating them. Weird, but hey. So you find that, like I said, she owes airtime advance from Vodacom. The bill is like minus something.
Yes,
So-
undermine. Yes.
So that's one of the costs. Once you start doing more stuff, you're going to need to pay for the bond. There's light, electricity, and all that. You're going to need to pay for the car installments. There's insurance and stuff like that. So those are mainly the costs, babes.
Yeah, so those are the costs in marriage. In relationship, it's about valid dates, and maybe if you decide to buy your girlfriend a phone, that can be the cost if you buy it on contract, unless if you buy it cash.
Sorry, babes. And we do have a video where I bought her a phone, so you can check it out on one of our videos.
Yes, and I was still a girlfriend, eh?
Oh yeah, you were still a girlfriend at the time. You're not a wife as yet.
But we got married in the same month, so yeah.
Was the same month? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, because wanted you take the Lobola pictures, a lot of Snapchat. Yeah, and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So
we digress. Yeah.
so yeah, those are the costs, guys. We're not saying don't have kids. Have kids. We also want kids. We want a lot of them. So yeah, the reason we mention those costs is because it takes us back to say it's very important to talk about finances, especially when you buy a house, a joint account. They will obviously need to know, check your credit score and check mine. Because we are married and we're buying it on the marriage what plan, if there's such things. So it's very important to talk about that thing, and also talk about the credit as well, because if you don't say how much you owe and then now we submit things to the bank and they say we are declining your bond because partner A is owing this and that, so you guys don't qualify to do that. So hence it's very important to talk about your finances. Conclusion: in order to have financial freedom, please start a business. You can start. There's so many business ideas that you can start. You can, if you're a lady, you can learn how to do makeup, nails, sell products, sell clothes, whatever that's gonna bring that 10 rand. It is a lot of money. You can join photographer. You can be a content creator. You can do a lot of things. Also, for those who are working, or even if you're not working, we advise you to also invest. You can invest with easy equity. You can buy stocks with all this. You can buy shares with all these industries. Your Investec, FNB, Capitec, they've introduced it as well. Your petrol, what do you call this? Petrol industry. You can also buy shares there, or invest with the banks or Liberty, Old Mutual. Just read about those things, or actually go to the bank or to those industry, learn about how to invest. We are not financial advisors. We're just saying, just do something, just put a 10 rand on a side. It'll help you in future.
As she has mentioned, start businesses. And talking about businesses, please do support us. I have a photography business, as you can see the details on the screen, and she has a skin solution business. Your pigmentation, stretch marks, everything. She can tell you more about it.
Pimples,
Yeah.
dark inner thighs,
Yes.
acne.
Hair products will sort that stuff out. It's unique products that I've never seen anywhere. So it's unique chemistry that happens there. So please do support us, guys. I've linked the description. So for her, you'll find it in her page and her Instagram and Facebook. More details are there if you want to order the product.
And
So
they can also sell if they want to sell, baby. I can also supply to them and they start their own business.
with that said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And as a Black Nation, let us change the status quo. Let us be financially free, because financial literacy is not really taught in school most of the time. So it is taught depending on what you choose. But most of the time, most of us learn finances at the real world. We're taking credit cards, upping the limit to impress our girlfriends with the girlfriend allowances, to buy those expensive equipment that we didn't budget or plan for. Let's be financially free. Let's start those businesses. Let's excel in those corporate jobs. Let's just do something with our lives. We're young and we can do this, guys. I'm feeling like a politician right now. Maybe it's because of the electricity, I don't know. In the struggle, in the darkness, we shall find financial liberation and freedom. So yeah, with that said, guys, thank you so much. And again, we're going to mention it. If you really enjoyed this video, do subscribe. It really, really helps us, guys. And we need to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark so you guys can help us get there. It's quick. Just click the subscribe button. Done, So, and it's free. So please help us, guys, to get to that 1,000 mark. And with that said,
we are the Dlaminis.
Dlaminis, yeah.